names knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more? See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. So gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Yeah, Richardson will throw to start out here. It's caught. Mitchell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now a 2nd and 2. Richardson. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. You talk about this Titan defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. On the ground is Mitchell. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, that'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return, and it'll be Titan football.
Mayday, Mike 13, Mike 13. Diamond. 49's down, 22 Rita. 20 Rita. 22 Linda, 24 Linda, flag 18 Green.
Levis from the gun. Gets it to Strong. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Hand up.
Levis looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Titans at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Like 13. Like 13.
Here's Levis. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You look at this Colt defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
Like zero. Like zero. Tracy. Set. On.
Levis sets up to throw here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They run for the first time with James Cook. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Back to throw, it's Levis. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. No gain on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Hey, mayday.
Levis out of the shotgun now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 26. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
X24 Linda, select Green 18, green.
Levis back to throw. And complete right side to Cook. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Mike 49. 54 readers.
Cook is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they come up now, second and goal.
Mike 49.
Levis ran it last time. Here he looks to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So he stopped for no gain. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
49's down. 22 Rita.
3rd and goal. Here's Levis. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release.
Mike 13. Mike 13. 22 Linda. 22 Linda. Hey, 24 Linda. Flat green 18 green. 54 Rita. Flat.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Richardson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Third and 4. Off play action. Richardson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Here we go, here we go. Go, Reed, go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Richardson to throw off play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Okay, ready.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Richardson going to move him around. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 5.
19 tight. Go.
Now it's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And that's complete to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On the set.
1st and 10, Taylor now. To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now it's Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. What a call on the reverse. It's a touchdown. Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up.
Hey, I'm back! I'm back! Tracy!
Now Levis.
And this is Cook with a grab. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Hey, mayday.
Working from the gun. Here's Levis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
29's down, 22 Rita. 20 Rita.
Levis to throw it. A shot downfield for Burks. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Now Richardson. Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Komet.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
McPherson's kick is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
So from the 37, here's second down and 3.
Cook up the gut. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Levis. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
McPherson on for the point after.
He's got it, and it's 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. And 24 Linda, flat green 18 green.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's complete to Cook. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
24 yards to gain there. Another 1st down as well.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
54 Rita, flat. Panda. Short.
Levis looking to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Diamond.
Now again, it's Levis looking to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.